How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel and this is the first video you're watching, be sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So just to give you a quick recap, I picked up this 2.0 engine. It is, as far as I know, overheating, so it's kind of bad, but I'm gonna salvage parts from it and put them on my 2.5 swap that's going in my NC Miata. The main things that I needed from this engine were the valve cover and the oil pan. I was lucky to find this engine with both, and I went ahead and drained out all the oil. If you saw the last video, you'll know that it leaked everywhere, but I drained out all the oil. Didn't film that, figured you guys wouldn't want to watch it. I just got all the bolts out of the valve cover, so now we can take this off. I posted a poll online and a lot of people voted for this color. We're gonna do a wrinkle red on the valve cover, and I'm super excited. I've always loved the look of red valve covers, so I'm really excited to make this engine look a little bit different, put the red valve cover on, and I think it will match the car well. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna get to taking off the valve cover, and then we'll get to prepping for paint. So I haven't opened up this engine yet or anything. I don't know how many miles are on it or anything like that, but it doesn't really matter to me since we're gonna just be ripping this whole thing apart. So let's take the valve cover off then. Came off pretty easily. And looks like the gasket's all good. So this is what we needed. It's simple as that. That's all we needed for this. Here's a quick look at the inside of the engine, cams and everything like that. I just love this mechanical stuff. I think it's so cool. Yeah, you can see like the chain and everything, cams. I don't know, I think this stuff is really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed as well. This is off. We will be taking off the cams and kind of taking apart the engine just to like do it for fun. I'm looking forward to that video as well, so stay tuned for that. But let's get on to the valve cover. All right guys, it is the next day. I had to let the valve cover dry overnight and it came out pretty clean. The brake clean got rid of pretty much all of the gunked up oil that was inside of it. There's still a little bit of dirt kind of around the edges, like right here. So we need to get rid of that. So I'm gonna take some wax and grease remover, give this whole thing a wipe down, and then make sure it's super dry, and then we can start putting on the spray paint. All right, so that took a lot longer than expected. So my plan is to spray this down, and then I need to clean up some of the parts, like right here where the cam angle sensor goes. I'm gonna sand that off a little bit so it sits flush. And then I think I'm gonna sand the lettering on the top so the 16 valve logo and DOHC thing show through. But everything else should be good. I'm gonna go set it down and we can start spraying. So while that's drying over there, I got the stock 2.5 valve cover off. So everything looks good in here. I had to take out the little sensor right in the middle. That was kind of a pain in the butt to get to, but if you've got a long enough socket, you can get it. Everything looks good. So I've already cleaned up the edges. And like I said, I'm not really gonna like tighten this down. I am gonna put the gasket on the valve cover and put it on. That way no oil or anything leaks out, but I'm not gonna tighten it down because we're gonna have to take it off again whenever we go to do the cams and put in the new cam bolts, take the timing cover off and everything like that. So it's just kind of a temporary install, but I really wanna see what it looks like red. Not gonna show you guys up close yet. One other thing I did was I gave these bolts a quick spray of black just to freshen them up a little bit. So these should look cool. I thought about doing the polished look to match everything else, but I think a mix between the black, the red, and the polish will look good. So these will go around the valve cover, especially with the letters sanded down to black. It'll look good, so we'll jump over to the valve cover next. All right, so I just removed the tape on the valve cover, and it came out better than I expected. I thought I was gonna really mess it up, but you can see like some of the wrinkles are a little bit thicker, like around here and over here. But like this part right here looks really good, and then the inside right here looks really good. I like it, I'm happy with it. I mean, there's gonna be some imperfections with it, and that's fine. But given that this is my first attempt, I am pretty happy with this. So next thing, I need to shave this down just with some sandpaper. I also need to sandpaper this down a little bit as well. And we can throw it on the engine and wrap this video up. All right, so this is like the third night I've been working on this now. I've just had a ton of stuff to do, so this has taken a lot longer than it should have. But we've got the valve cover right here. Went ahead and I shaved down the paint on the letters. I think it looks awesome. I'm really glad I did that, but I'm super happy with the way this turned out. It's got a little bit of Type R Honda-esque to it, which I'm fine with. I know the red's not for everyone, but I've always loved red valve covers. And the wrinkle paint, you know, it isn't perfect like I said earlier, but it really turned out pretty nice. All things considered, I think it looks good with the lettering, and it's not too bad. If I had to do it again, I could probably do it better, but for now, it's good the way it is. A lot of people have asked me, like, how's the paint gonna stick? It's a plastic valve cover. I get your concerns, but I've had plastic valve covers in the past that I have painted, and they have lasted pretty much the life of the car. It's not the end of the world if I have to take this off and repaint it or do something else to it, but for now, it'll be fine. So don't worry, guys. I'll update you if something does happen, but for right now, it is fine. Don't worry. All right, so I've got the gaskets on the bottom. Again, like I said, it's only going on hand tight, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I also got the VVT solenoid gasket in, which is cool. And here we go, just gonna put it on. Shouldn't be too hard. So I'm just gonna put a few of the accessories back on, so everything is where it needs to be at least. All right, guys, so check this out. The valve cover is all back together. I need to clean up this. I need to get a new oil filter cap. I want a stainless steel or aluminum one to match this, but this is looking really good. I love the black hardware cleaned up. I think it looks great. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. The engine's really coming together, and I just picture this with a nice aluminum intake manifold or black. I could go black now. Let me know what you guys think. Should I do the black intake manifold or the aluminum one? Because if I got the aluminum one, it would also go with a aluminum header and everything. This is looking great. I really like it. I really like the way that the letters turned out. I think they look great. But it just needs, I think it'll look even better once like we clean up some coil packs and put the 2.0 ones on there. You can see that this one doesn't quite fit right because we need the 2.0 ones. I mean, it just needs to be a little cleanup here and there, but there it is, guys. Valve cover is done. So in this video, we got the valve cover installed. We got the VVT gasket installed. We've got the valve cover gasket installed. It's coming along. I'm really excited, and I know this is gonna have to come off. That's why I didn't tighten anything down. It's gonna have to come off for a cam install and all that, but for the time being, I am calling it good. It's coming along, guys. I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think of the color. I know the red is a little much for some people, but I like it. I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna close this video out here. Again, if you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Give a thumbs up on this video, leave your comments, and I will see you in the next video.